Hi. We only have like 5 signs left to read, so we should probably get moving. Capricorn. Okay, Caps. It's all you. If you so choose to focus. All right, everything you need to know is in the description box of the video. Just a sec. Things such as, if, you know, I read anywhere else but here, which I don't read anywhere else but here. Also, I have 2 personal social media accounts. They are both my personal social media accounts. I will never speak to you from them, never ask you for money. Please check out your rising, moon, and Venus sign as well for additional messages, and this may not resonate. Okay, all right, we're gonna get started for you. Oh, and I'm so glad I get to use one of my favorite decks that I got this year, Botticelli deck. So what we're gonna use, we're gonna clarify using the light deck from the Tarot of Light and Shadow for you. Okay. Never met a girl like you before. So yeah, I hope I'm speaking telephonically. Okay. This chair's gonna bug me. Let's go. Twist for fairness. Which I always have to do. Coming to you from Calgary. All right, we're gonna do past, present, future spread. Okay. Crown chakra meditation for you of significance. One just jumped right out just like this. Okay, 7 of Wands in the reverse. A feeling of defensiveness, the need to not feel so much defensiveness in the recent past. Being able to let one's hair down to feel off guard. Okay. What else have we got? Never met a girl like you before. Okay. What else? I got 3. I'm gonna take them just like this because this is how they landed for me. So we have the 6 of Wands. A feeling of recognition, homecoming, victory, achievement of some sort. Being on display, performing in a sense. Something super huge as far as that goes. Being in front of others and recognized for your achievements could have been happening in the recent past for you. Followed by the Page of Cups in the reverse. Expecting an apology of some sort. Here, you can take a look, see. Expecting an apology of some sort, expecting some contact of some sort of emotional nature. I told you this chair was gonna bug me. And then the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Coming out of a mental prison or feeling of being trapped in some way, that was actually a thing for you. So it's almost like a sense of liberation because you didn't get some type of message of an emotional sense. And feeling that you achieved something, there was recognition. Coming home to something of some sort. A feeling that you could let your guard down, not needing to feel so much protected. You see this guy's coming away from the fence. That he's like kind of surrendering in a way. That was also another song, Surrender. Maybe still a feeling of defensiveness rather. What else in the recent past? Capricorn, Sun, rising, and Venus. No, that's way too much, but at least we had one that flipped like and was really definitive. I had Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You weren't feeling yourself. Totally not feeling yourself, feeling out of your comfort zone. Feeling like a lack of luxury, a feeling of a lack of achievement, despite all of this that's happened before it. Just not comfortable in your surroundings, a lack of familiarity, but also a lack of ambition, you know, not really feeling ambitious as you once would, or as you typically would as a Capricorn. Totally feeling under your element, or another Capricorn, typically a female Capricorn, female energy, feminine energy. Doesn't mean it has to be a female, but still. Reverse. That does. Here I come knocking on your door. Yeah, maybe not, way too many. Way too many, I'm not taking them, that's too many. 4. Okay, is that the Emperor? I think that's the Emperor. Yeah, it's the Emperor in reverse. Interesting, I said 4, and we ended up with 4. Or no, sorry, yes, 4 in the reverse though. This is typically a tyrannical father figure or a leadership energy that rules out of fear rather than out of a sense of firm control. Normally the firm-handed ruler. This is more tyrannical energy, yes, when it's like the Emperor in the reverse. Mars energy, Aries energy, in fact. A feeling of fear over somebody who leads, or under somebody who leads, rather. Maybe that's why you're in the reverse. And maybe you're not feeling like a leader, because you're in the reverse. Not feeling like a leader. What else? In the present, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Runny nose season. I'm taking the face up. Well, I'm taking all of them, but these are coming next. The Fool in the reverse. You don't feel comfortable taking risks right now. More than likely because you're not feeling like you're leading in the past. So in your present life, you're like, you feel defensive, and so you don't want to take any risks right now. It's causing you to feel like a lack of ambition, like not, I was going to say ambitiousness, but what I really wanted to say was adventurousness. The open-mindedness to strike out on a new path and not be reticent, and not be really able to see the fear, or turning a blind eye to the fear in order to take the necessary risks to achieve something, and maybe not even achieve anything, but learn, you know. That's what we do along our path. 9 of Wands, because you're on guard. You're on guard. Trying to manifest something. You might be a little worried about illusion, and that's put you on guard. You're on guard because you've received recognition in the past. So any type of, could it be for you in particular, then any type of praise you get that's loud, or any type of praise that you get, recognition that you get in the past, has put you defensive in the present. You're already defensive to begin with. I felt like that was defenselessness. Okay. Something where you're dropping your defenses, but because it was in the reverse, I don't feel that way. There's something odd about that. The imagery on the card just suggests. But in the present line, being on guard, standing behind the fence, you know, trying to block out external things, and above it, having that 6 of Wands, which is your victory and your homecoming and your triumph, and being on display for people to see your achievements and your success. And because of that, now you're defensive. You don't want to take any risks. You're trying to manifest something. You're trying to use self-mastery and mastery over the elements to your advantage. Could it be that also, though, you believe that there's insincerity when it comes to anything that comes along like this? it's illusion. Normally illusion is the reverse of the magician, though. There's just so much. There's much. Okay, strength, courage, the need for courage. You want to manifest something. By the way, this is an Aries card as well. Leo. In the present, you know that if you want to manifest something, you're going to have to strength out. I guess that's like really the, you have to strength out. You're going to have to strike out with courage in order to really manifest what you want. And I don't like using that word. It's such a buzzword these days. But it is what it is. Manifestation is making things happen. And in order to manifest something, you have to master yourself at the very least, if not the elements or energy in some form, especially the thought form, but then also in action. And you have to do that with the elements and with yourself in order to actually take action. You have to exercise a little bit of courage here. Also a little bit of restraint. Restraint over your pride, restraint over your ego, also restraint over your rage. Rage and rescue alike. You're two that have flipped. And there you are at the end of it. So you've chosen during this time to sit and wait. You got a lot of major arcana here. 4 in this line. Chosen because you do not feel in your element right now. To wait, lie in wait, suspend yourself to gain perspective. And because you're gaining perspective, I think this is you believe that this is gonna help you, and it might very well help you. Piscean energy. Taking the time you're choosing this because you don't feel comfortable in your surroundings. And as such, and you don't feel like a leader, as such, you're going to lean into connecting with yourself, connecting with your basic human instincts, connecting with the earth, connecting with earthly pleasures, and learning a profound respect for them, I think also. Fifteen, 6. 4, 6. Be funny if the next one's 8, wouldn't it? This vertical line. If it is, I'm going to take a picture of it. Or at least I'll show you. Mastery over temptation. But enjoying what is worldly, balancing it out, learning to enjoy earthbound pleasures and master them, harness the energy of the earth in its most basic forms rather than its more romanticized forms. In the future. 4 of Wands in the reverse. So because you have, in the present, not been able to take necessary risks, and because in the past, and mind you, you can change all of this. This doesn't have to be the way it ends up. But in the past, there's been some defensiveness. You end up with a shaky foundation. I think that's kind of like a Captain Obvious thing, though, isn't it? Because if you don't take risks, you don't learn, and if you don't learn, then you don't create a base foundation that's solid enough to build anything of solid structure. I mean, you might stand for a while, but the foundation has to be strong. And your foundations are strong through learning and risk-taking. And right now, you're not taking risks. What else? You can change that, though. You can. What else? Oh, I got one sticking out, but I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to look at it either. Hold on 2 seconds. All right, let's continue. Okay. Oh, we got 2. So we got the beginning of a relationship, or, you know, a rekindling of like the energy up, an upswing in an existing relationship, but it's an offer of an emotional sense. After defensiveness, eh? Don't take a risk. Defensiveness in the present. Attempting to manifest something. You don't have a firm foundation, but there's a relationship anyway. There's a new offer of emotional fulfillment for you anyway. This doesn't necessarily mean, I mean, it's not indicative of necessarily always an emotional like relationship of some sort. There's only one cup up in here, except for the ones that the magician is holding and manifesting with. Do you notice that? That's interesting. He's using cups there, man. He's got a chalice, an urn, or a censer, if you want to call it that. I mean, that's what you use on an altar in pagan ritual. There's a chalice, a censer. It's got this offering cup here. But other than that, I mean, you've got swords, you've got pentacles, and wands. There's something of an inspiration. But it's more, I'm hearing more towards, it's like it's intermingled. There's a beginning of something there. Page of Swords in the reverse. A lack of impulsive communication. Could this be a part of what you're trying to manifest, is not impulsively communicating something when it comes to a romantic relationship in the present? I don't know. Could also be that you're trying to manifest people leaving you alone and not spying on you and new affairs of the heart because you're defensive. It'll cause you anger. Tell me more. Future for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, November. Did I not say that it was your November general read? If I didn't, I'm going to be so disappointed after all this. Yeah. Have the courage to... So this is telling me that you're trying to manifest a legacy. You have to have the courage here because you're afraid that you're not going to achieve legacy. You have the knowledge in the future that impulsive communication is going to mess with your legacy. Communicating impulsively is going to mess with your path towards success. I'm actually more drawn here. If you can see it the way I'm looking at it on the table, this is the way it looks on the table. The path is completely clear beside this guy. And in the reverse Page of Swords, is about buttoning up and throwing away the key. Yeah. Because we can be acutely aware sometimes that our communication styles get us in trouble. What was it that my mom always said when I was younger? Your mouth is getting you in trouble. You know what I mean? It's true. It's true. So. What else? Can also be your temper. Something that you say, you lose your temper. Sometimes but there's fear. here. Don't. It's like when they teach you to drive, look where you're going. And if you focus on one point, like this is why the Magician is here, is if your focal point is not achieving legacy or saying the wrong thing or losing your temper, that's actually what's going to happen. Look where you want to go. You know what I mean? Don't focus too much on the things that you don't want to happen or your fears. Because if so, thoughts actually do become reality. Okay? So focusing too much energy on them, yeah, you're flogging the beast. Okay? So you're a glutton for punishment when it comes to this. Gluttony, glutton for punishment. You're a glutton for punishment when it comes to this. You choose to hang yourself for it. Okay, 2 of Wands in the upright, waiting and seeing. You're holding off on something. You have the Hangman, and then you have the 2 of Wands, holding off and surveying the land, hands off. You're holding off and surveying the land into December. The universe, though. The universe is a very funny character, isn't it? Look at. Temperance in the reverse, right underneath the Devil. Learning to respect the earthly pleasures that the earth has for you. I mean, the world has to offer you, rather. It doesn't, yeah, I can't even talk about it, really. Look at. So that in the end, you can knock yourself out of balance. It's like even just right here, we have patience, impatience. Oh, that's interesting. It's a hurry up and, it's like a wait and hurry up instead of a hurry up and wait. I'm itchy here. My ear is itchy. Left ear. Where's gold? Gold earrings. That's what I'm feeling. Itchy here, and I get itchy when I wear shitty earrings. And I haven't worn shitty earrings, but that's not to say somebody's gonna get shitty earrings. I'm just saying, because I don't normally wear earrings, and sometimes when I wear earrings, I get itchy ears. Especially this one. I see a lot of gold here. This all looks like this to me. Look. When I have it on that board, it looks like this. There's so much gold. There's so much gold. There's gold coming. You're waiting. Then there's impatience. Somebody else impatient? The Devil. Sagittarius. You could be a Capricorn cusp, or this could be happening near the ass end of Sagittarius season, so December 21st. That's literally 30 days out. Sorry, I'm really proud of myself on that one. Ace of Wands in the reverse. There's a lack of inspiration. That is the matchstick of the vine going in water like this. Literally. There might be something that says stunting your creativity at this time. You don't feel inspired. You're not in your comfort zone right now. You don't feel that you're surrounded by familiarity, or that you're not feeling like a leader. You're not feeling like a leader. You're out of your element. Okay, let's shed some light on this. I've got like my little catchphrase now even. We're gonna use the Tarot Light and Shadow, but we're gonna use the light version. If we hit the cosmic mirror, in the book it says that I have to turn around and I have to use the Shadow Tarot. Go into the shadows. Sorry guys, for the last 2 days, I know I just got over being sick, but I'm actually feeling sick again. I was feeling super tired yesterday, like all day yesterday. I'm just doing this while I'm shuffling, it's fine. And today I'm not feeling so hot either. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Somebody touches you right here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, for November. I'm gonna twist them up. Too many. One side, so. Queen of Cups. Following your intuition. This is you feel on guard against a Cancerian or a Pisces individual, feminine energy. Somebody who's poetic, romantic, intuitive. I move, you move, just like that. They see your recognition. They see it, they're like an onlooker. Tell us about this recognition. Oh. Seven of Swords. Feel that there's treachery afoot. Onlookers. The onlookers. Treachery. So you put an end to something. You put an end to something. You might be the one who's not making emotional communication happen in the past. You put an end to something with a Scorpio, or just Scorpio energy, or during Scorpio season. Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus. So you dropped your guard, though. Why'd you drop your guard? Because you ended that? Because you put a stop to communicating? You stopped communicating something in an emotional sense? Stopped communicating, and you put down your guard and you started a relationship. Something new happened. Something changed. Something changed. But it didn't change in a negative way. You may want to stay back. There's the trains. It's not the same. Sun's gonna run in. Ooh. Okay. But you're not in your comfort zone. Why aren't you in your comfort zone? Because somebody came charging towards you. There's passionate action. Passionate action while you're not in your comfort zone and not feeling like a leader. You're not feeling like a leader. Somebody charges towards you with passionate action. That puts you outside of your comfort zone. You're not sitting in your finery. You're not sitting in your finery. And so you don't feel worthy. There's a worthiness problem here. You don't feel that you have the options. See, there's a worthiness problem. Self-worth. Okay, in the present, you're not taking a risk. There are communications coming to you, or you're not taking a risk with communications. The communications that you're sending are very I didn't want to say lackluster, but it actually came to mind. Lackluster, or you're just not taking action in your communications as sure-footedly as you typically would, not as deliberately as you normally would. You're not being as confident as you would in your communications. And you're defensive here. Okay, I don't want to drop these, so I'm just going to put those back. King of Cups. Okay, so this is Scorpio, Pisces energy. You're on guard from a Scorpio or Pisces individual, or you're on guard. You're blocking out your intuition. There's need to use your intuition here. There's trains again. They're just going to go off. It's probably got nothing to do with anything esoteric at this point. Yeah, see? It doesn't. Okay, what else? What else? Yeah, Magician here next, right? So, not using intellect. Intuition, no intellect. You want to manifest your intuition in a situation. Yeah, 2 kings, one's in the upright, one's in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse, that's Aquarius energy. Trying to see, trying to use your intuition on a Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, cusper, during Scorpio season on an Aquarius, during Scorpio season on a Pisces. Trying to manifest the use of intuition or manifest accurate use of intuition. To get to the root of a situation. Otherwise, there's a need to maintain, you know, even temper here. That's too many. And exercise courage. Tell me. That's also too many. That one's stuck. You have to have courage because you're not going to get heartbroken like you would typically expect. You're not going to get hurt like you would typically expect. Bravery. The need for bravery in a situation where you fully anticipate being hurt. Healing. The courage to recognize your healing, the courage to lean into healing. Taming the inner beast as a method of healing. And so you sit still. You stand still with the Hanged Man next. Kind of half off my chair because it was kind of still. I hit record before I moved. Okay. Page of Wands. You're standing still. Wow, there is some passionate communication happening. You notice this kind of looks like a guy's got a bouquet of flowers that's wrapped up and there are flowers kind of coming out of it. Passionate communication. Warm communication, rather. Warm communication. You're standing still. Are you waiting for warm communication? Or you're choosing to sit there. You know, it's funny. This guy looks like he's actually sunbathing. He's enjoying it. It looks like he's enjoying it. Yeah, you can say all the nice things. I mean, that's what he's probably thinking to himself. Gluttony. Oh. So we have 1, 5, and 5, 1. So what do we have here? 15 is 1, 5. If we're not writing in Roman numerals, but then we have this guy here. Oh. Then we have the Lovers, which is 6, but Roman numerals is 5, 1. See what I did there? See? Okay, unrequited love. You need to have courage because in the present, you're fully anticipating unrequited love. You're waiting because of unrequited love. You're waiting for somebody, Capricorn, that's never gonna come. You keep on waiting for this flowery communication that's never gonna come. Damn, I've never had that happen. These are the tattoos that I want. That's what's sad, is that I want the Devil here and I want the Lovers here. And that is so sad because it's unrequited love. Sometimes Capricorns work their asses off because that's where they can be successful. Capricorn individuals can control their success when they're working hard because the output is all theirs because the input is all theirs. Sorry, I just happen to know I have many planets in Capricorn. So anyway, that's gonna bug me to no end, but still, the Devil and the Lovers, unrequited love. You're scared of unrequited love, so you're not moving. Or you're waiting for somebody who's never gonna come. Or you're sitting there and you're not doing anything while somebody is pushing passionate communication towards you because of unrequited, as a result of unrequited love in the past, or a fear of unrequited love. Like if you fall in love with somebody, fully fall in love with somebody, then you're gonna end up with the 3 of Swords again. Or you're healing from that. And you haven't quite moved on or something? I don't think so. I'm not getting that. But I feel like it's like a theme for you. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay, let's see. I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. It's just I didn't really. I'm kind of having a little bit of a freak out moment over those. Because it's just the cards are so interconnected through there. Okay. You don't ever get to see this. 4 of Wands in the reverse with our Ace of Cups. So you got a shaky foundation here because you're afraid. You're afraid. You're afraid you're just always going to have unrequited love. And 4 of Wands in the reverse. You got a shaky foundation. You got shaky knees. Okay. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. You don't believe the work's been put in. That's why you feel you're entering the future with a shaky feeling about something, about its foundations. You don't believe the work's been put in. You don't believe the investment, the physical investment, the nitty gritty has really been done. A relationship still starts though. Why? Why? We got this Ace of Cups down here. Something happens, an offer happens. Something begins. There's something with nurturing here too. This is a baby there. Cosmic mirror. We have to go to the dark side. We have to go into the shadows now because we hit this card. So we're gonna do that. But this came out with it, so in fairness, we will put it out. It's the lack of balance. Libra. It's Libra in reverse though. So it's a lack of balance. It's a lack of give and take. Let's go into the shadows, light in the shadows. I wasn't anticipating this, so I probably should have shuffled them both. I did very thorough shuffle while I'm doing my cards, but like, I don't do the whole like, gonna pre-shuffle 9,000 times, because I just don't. If I had a friend over after I did somebody else's cards, I would shuffle them very thoroughly in front of them, and that was just maybe the way I do it, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do a gigantic crazy thing. I don't have time to even do my readings, never mind. Capricorn in the shadow with that relationship. That's interesting. That'd be really interesting. Is it? That's interesting. Flippity flop. If I end up having to hit the mirror again, that'd be really interesting. Maybe let's twist for fairness. Oh, that's a tight twist. That's a tight twist. That's a twist. Somebody's gonna twist. That's why it was a twist. It was a twist in the plot. The Hermit. Going within. There's lack of balance because you're going within. There's a truth that you're seeking, an inner truth that you're seeking. That's why you're not impulsively communicating. That's why you're not looking, you're turning a blind eye to a situation. Is that why the relationship's happening? Because of an inner truth or some enlightenment that you're trying to seek? Motherfucker. Do you know what we just did? Yeah. You have a choice to make. 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 years. You're making a choice. So this has got to do with something with a button or emblem that belongs to a club or a group. It's a choice that you're trying to make. The choice has to do with this beginning of this relationship, but guess what we hit? We hit this one too. So it's like I said, interesting. We're heading out of the shadows now that we're stopping talking about this relationship. Back into the light we go here. That's interesting. Okay. Libra. You have a Libra that you're beginning something with, or that's one of the people that you believe is your choice. It could be the reason that you don't want to move forward with something. That doesn't make any sense. Now that you feel it, it's gone. Now that you feel it, it's gone. Who's that? Now that you feel it, it's gone. Now that you something you don't. Oh, that's totally escaping me. Sorry, I got something. In my eye. Anyway, can't figure that out. Truth, justice, fairness, balance, equilibrium, feminine Libra energy. Could be that you're trying not to impulsively communicate with a Libra, or you're choosing in between a Libra and, where's this Virgo Libra next to I think that's way the hell too far away. I don't have like, this is supposed to be a month. So having a Libra and Virgo together like that that seems way the hell too far out. I got Libra twice here. I actually, and then Virgo. Confusion, you're confused. You're confused. I'm confused. Cancer, Pisces energy, but usually Cancer. I always read it as Cancer. Dreams. You're having dreams about a Libra. You could also be having dreams about this lack of legacy that we were talking about. I don't know why it's leaning into that emotional vein when we were talking about pentacles this whole time. Probably because we were talking about that Ace of Cups, but you have a lack of legacy here, or fear of lack of legacy. You're worried about communicating anything because you're worried that you're not going to have any legacy if you do. But take a risk, move down the path, be adventurous, you know, wait. Look at the seeds that you planted, tend to them. Interesting, isn't it? We have this Seven of Serpents is actually the Seven of Pentacles in this deck. So we have the Seven of Serpents. And then look at, wait and watch those seeds grow. Don't pick anything yet, just watch, tend to them carefully. All right. You'll have your day in the sun. All of your wildest dreams will come true. It is the ultimate yes card in the tarot. Leo season? That's still too far out. Why am I counting backwards now? I've got Libra, Virgo, Leo season. 10, 9, 8. Just in terms of numerical values of where we're sitting, right? If we were going October, September, August, be 10, 9, 8, we'd be counting down to something. Tell me more. I'm intrigued. Tell me just a little bit more. The sun, your day in the sun. You're waiting for your day in the sun at the end of the month. Oh, but it's a wish fulfillment. The King of Wands, somebody with Aries in their chart, a leader. Somebody who rules with a firm hand. Somebody not afraid to strike out. And then you get knocked off balance, yeah? Oh, so you get knocked off of balance and you got, so you feel trapped in a situation? Mental prison, not physically trapped. Mental prison. What kind of mental prison? What kind of monologue? What kind of monologue? I'm hearing that. It's like this, I don't know where I saw it on TV, but it was something that me and my friends used to joke about a little bit. It was, what kind of monologue? What kind of monologue? What kind of monologue? I don't know where that's from. No. Anything else? Why this mental prison? Why this sense of being trapped? You're knocked off balance and impatience. There's patience and impatience, right? Why did we have that? Oh, well, now. This here is what we call the active. Sorry. The King, and in between them is the Swords, but it's the Queen of Wands too. So Aries, Leo, female, feminine energy, I was trying to say. Fiery, passionate female. You meet somebody who sparks the interest in you, or this is just the way it ends, with you kind of feeling like trapped in a situation where you're off balance because of this masculine energy, or vice versa. Since we have them both here, I can say that. Overall energy, you embracing your human instincts, your baser human instincts. Right? It's not an evil card unless it's in the reverse, which would be temptation, excess, addiction. This is in the upright, which is achieving balance and fair respect for all things that are worldly and of the earthly plane. money, clothing, food, drink, touch, travel. I mean, travel is also a Sagittarian thing, but walking the earth, connecting with nature, actually feeling your feet on the ground, you know, building from the ground up. It's only once you stack your coins too high that it goes this way, right? They topple. Because, yeah. All right, let's get you some no bullshit advice. I feel so unresolved. Well, it is just a month. And you know, you can change things up. This doesn't have to be the way things work. It might not have even rang true. For Capricorn, what is our no BS advice? Yeah, I'm definitely getting sick. That sucks. Okay, there's one. We get 3. Oh, 2. That one stayed down. I'm putting these 3 back. So there's 2. One more. One more. That's not one more. Well, these ones flipped in the deck, so we're keeping them. These can come back with me. So you ended up with 4 anyway at the end of it all. Okay. All right. So first one, you are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. Well. Next. Fuck, shit is about to get real. Fuck, you need your people around you. Okay, so that might have to do with something about not feeling in your comfort zone. And then it's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. Yeah, probably. And lastly. Oh, well, isn't that just an extension of the last one? Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. So there's some listening that you're not doing at this time as well. Okay, what's your affirmation? For now, up until we get to your season, because I'm so late on doing my readings, that by the time we do readings again for you, it may very well be Capricorn season. I hope not. That means I'm terribly behind on everything. And I really did not take vacation at all. That would be terrible. Okay, Capricorn. Sun, Mars, and Venus, what is your affirmation that you can take with you? I'm empowered. Yeah, too. And I am healthy. I think you need the first one more than anything right now. It's just to feel empowered. Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's grab your poetry and then we'll be done. I can't believe I'm getting these done in just under an hour. I'm so proud. So proud of myself. Okay, all right. What is your magnetic poetry? Never met a girl like you before. I got that back in my head again. It's like closing credits. It's great. You don't have very many. LY? LY could mean something. I don't know why. So, remember we were talking about your fear of communication, or the way that you communicate, or even just, not even the fear of it, but how you communicate. Okay, so that's a thing. Then LY for some reason. because languagely is not a word, nursery is not a word. So we'll just throw that away. It's fine. You get 2 words. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you whenever we see you. Have a good one. Take care. Okay, this is what we look like tonight. Look at this mess. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. All right. Have a good one. See ya.